I, 25 years old male, live in my family's cottage which I was given ownership of. The cottage itself is a waterfront property facing a medium-sized lake. My family has been living here for generations as my great-grandfather originally bought it before passing it down, eventually leading to me. My neighbors are a different story, as many of the people I have known since childhood has moved out. The houses that my neighbors once had have been torn down and replaced with designer-style homes. With the construction of these homes came new neighbors and an HOA of which I am not a member. My problems started with my next-door neighbor Sophie, 50 years old female, overfishing. One day after doing some canoe fishing, I was approached by Sophie on my beach. She started asking if it was legal to fish on the lake, to which I said it was as long as you pay the $25 per year license. After that, I said that I had to go as I had caught some fish and I wanted to start processing them for dinner as it was getting late. After our conversation, I did not hear from her for over 2 weeks. My encounter with her this time was not in person but through a letter. In this letter, she wrote about how dangerous fishing is to the environment and why I should stop. In response, I chose to simply chuck it in my recycling bin and ignore her as it wasn't worth my time. My most recent encounter was 2 days ago while I had some friends over. It was in the afternoon when I ran back into the house for some more beers along with one of my friends. While grabbing the drinks, we heard a knock at the door. When I answered the door, it was Sophie and she had another letter. Before handing the letter, she said that she had tried to be diplomatic and now she had had enough and had a letter from the HOA. Admittedly, I was a bit tipsy at the time and in response, I laughed and called her stupid for believing the HOA can do anything before closing the door on her. After sobering up, I feel conflicted. On one hand, I feel that I was justified in my actions because my fishing is none of her business. On the other hand, I feel that I could have dealt with her in a more tactful way. Am I an a-hole? In my opinion, not the a-hole. Your property, your lake, and you are not part of the HOA. She should do her research before trying to threaten you with something that doesn't even implicate you. You were polite and she took it too far. I would have done the same thing. Now, let's see the comments. First, we have Zorgas that says, "It's kind of ironic as an individual fishing for their own food in a canoe is about as sustainable as it can get. Not the a-hole." Next, One Toein says, "Not the a-hole. This reminds me of a situation experienced by my friend who lived and worked on a farm that has been in his family multi-generations. Over time, surrounding land got developed into luxury subdivisions, and the new neighbors, who paid top dollar for pastoral homes, fussed and complained about the sounds and smells of the animals on his farm." For last, we have Curly Locks that says, "You gave her the response she deserved. Continue to laugh at her because she is ridiculous. Not the a-hole. Comment your opinion." Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, consider clicking on the like button. It doesn't cost you anything and helps support the channel. Comment whatever is in your mind. I love seeing your points of view. I wish you all the best. Love.